Hello, welcome to Youken The Podcast, brought to you by Youken Groups. Have you ever felt like you're not doing enough? Have you ever felt like you are lazy? Have you ever felt like you should do more? You should try more? Have people around you always told you that you're not doing enough and that you should try more, you should try harder? Well, I haven't been feeling like that. That's a lie. Actually, lately, not lately, but today I just wanted to talk about pressure in general. Like how I've been putting myself this pressure of, oh, I'm gonna be 21 soon. And where am I in my life? Am I already in that program that I wanted to be? Am I done with that school that I thought I would be? Am I getting the job that I thought I would be already having by now? Is my business going as I expected? Is my personal life where it should be? Is my relationships exactly where I aim them to be? Or am I just, I don't know, leaving? No, like this morning, someone asked me, how's life going? I just told them that life is leaving me. I'm not leaving life. Life is leaving me. Not leaving LE, but leaving like leaving LIVIENG. LIVENG. Like, that's how I've been feeling. I've just been feeling like just there and shit is happening. Because I don't know. I don't want to say figuring it out, but that's not the subject for today. Hence, I've been putting myself some pressure. Putting myself some pressure on. I mean, there are good pressures and bad pressures. So, for me, I would say good pressure is when I tell myself I gotta have to get that EP done because I need that EP done. I mean, it's my EP. It's for my birthday. I want it to be good this time. I want it to mean something. I mean, it always means something to me every time I listen to all those EPs that I did from when I was 18 till now. So I feel like I know what happened. When I listened to that, I'm like, shit, I was in that spot. I was in that corner when I felt that way. I was dealing with this shit when this came up. Shit was like this when this happened. But then when I actually just think about it, I'm like, maybe I should do something better. So I put myself some pressure. My label manager lately haven't been putting me any pressure because I'm kind of done with the album that I'm working on. So she's not putting me any pressure at all anymore. So label, no more pressure from the label side of as an artist, but as an owner, I have the pressure of we need money. We need to get this done. We need to get that done. Oh shit, we have this artist, we have that artist that we're promising to sign them. Oh, we have to get them to the studio. Is that a budget? No, fuck. Where are the relations? Oh, he needs a manager. How are we gonna get him a manager? We need money for promotion. That's the pressure I've been feeling because it's like having all those people's career and life in not life but career into my hand. I should not deceive them. So I could just work my ass off to get this shit done, to get everything they need to succeed, to get everything they need because it's not gonna work. It has to work. Even if it's just working at 1%, 1% is still a percent. That's the thing. Even if it's the goal is to get them a little bit closer to their dreams with the resources I have. It's it's pretty a tough thing to do, but it's something that's doable. It's pretty really doable, and I'm working to it. You know, I'm looking into it. I'm working to get there. I'm working to make sure that happens. That's kind of a pressure I'm having. I got pressure from work, feeling like I'm not doing anything still because I have so much thing to think about. Pressure of school. Am I gonna get that shit done? Am I doing exactly what I need, what I want to do? I love marketing, guys. Come on. I fucking love that shit. But that's not really what I want to do. It's a funny story. I choose to do that because it was the thing I didn't know how to do. I mean, the thing I thought I didn't know how to do. And that since family didn't want me to do most of my dreams when I was a kid. So I just thought maybe I should pick something that I would love to do and they would like to let me do, without anyone disturbing some. Just basically, I was pursuing a skill that I know I'll benefit from, not just doing it for to please family, but also do something for myself. It's tough to be a teenager that doesn't know, that actually know what you want to do, and people just tell you no. So that's where it's tough. I mean, I wanted to be a pilot, but that was really like a big passion. But I just fell in love with business. I've been in love with business my whole life. It's just there's a lot of stuff I really, really passionate about. It's just maybe because after school I'm just feeling like I'm not like giving that. I'm not really like changing anything, like doing something big. But it takes time though. That's what I tell myself sometimes. The more and more I've written those podcasts lately, I was just feeling like this is first episode of season 2, and I feel like the rest of the season you guys just gonna realize how it's getting more emotional. The more and more I just feel like crying because I'm going really down into my past and bringing it up and trying to figure this shit out, because this is a way for me to talk to myself, because I will never, if it's not even music, I'll never sit down and actually be like, hey, shit and that. Because I need to place that fucking camera in front of me and be like, hey, that's it. You gotta have to deal with it. Okay, pressure. The best way for me to deal with the pressure is basically to find the benefit of that. How? I just tell myself, okay, there is this pressure coming from here, there's this pressure coming from there. Okay, it's a way to motivate me. It's a way to stand up every day and do some shit, because it's like having my ass on fire and trying to find the water to stop the fucking fire from burning my ass. That's a good way to put that. And I mean, well, I remember my psychiatrist said, well, with anxiety disorder, I should avoid pressure, but it's hard in life. You always gotta have to find pressure sometimes in your life and shit. But I've lived with that. So for me now, pressure is kind of good. I'm using it, I hate working on pressure. I don't like too much. Oh, when it comes from every side. But when it's inner pressure and external, let me say it in this way: there's not a huge external pressure that I'm feeling right now, but there's a lot of internal pressure. But when it's internal, it's internal. Fuck, it's manageable. But when it's external, it's hard for me to manage. Why? Because my brain is always, I don't know. I do it. I don't do it by knowing, but I feel like my brain is always trying to like make people happy. Not please people. A little bit of people pleasing. Yeah, a little bit, but mostly focusing on people happiness. But I don't think people pleasing, because lately people have been saying I'm a bitch because I've been trying to be selfish, because I'm trying to take care of myself first. But maybe a little bit of people pleasing, but because of that, I can't manage the pressure, because it's me. It's no one else telling me shit, And it's better when it comes from me, because I'll be like, I need to find a solution to this. I need to finish that song. I need to mix that. Oh, I need to sign that contract. Actually, I have a contract that I've been holding on for like 2 months. I should sign that contract. I should print that. I signed that. Yeah, that's a good reminder. So it's something I need to get my job done. I need to sit down and discipline myself. I have a huge discipline issue, guys. You're gonna see people wonder sometimes, you have all this shit. Let me look at the time. 10 minutes. Okay. People wonder sometimes, you have all this shit, podcast, music, blah blah blah. How do you do that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really discipline myself, but I'm just trying. I mean, at first it was discipline because thanks to school, I knew I go to school. After school, I have work. After work, business, After business, some personal time. I always try to get some personal time. Either I play some video games, I go outside with my brother, or I just try to do something fun. Personal time is important, but pressure, putting that pressure on my ass, being like, hey, you have to do this, you have to do that, get this done, do that, do this, is good. It is good now because it helps me to get shit accomplished. Otherwise, I would be laying on this bed, sleeping all day without worrying about any shit. That's the thing. I don't think the episode went as I wrote, but at least I kind of freed that out. And I'm too scared of sharing some advice on the podcast because I don't want to share advice on my podcast. I don't want to be telling people what to do. I'm just here to be like, this is the shit I'm dealing with. This is the shit I've dealt with. This is my life. This is my memoir. I'm too lazy to write the book that I promised myself I will write, that I started writing since I was, I don't know, 12. I'm too lazy to do that. So I'm just going to do a podcast. Digital footprint. I'm going to mark myself out there. Thank you, everyone, for watching the podcast and listening on whatever platform you're listening. Oh, and by the way, things to season 2, I just want to say iHeart Radio. I think they have my podcast now. I'm not sure, but I think they do. And Amazon, I already said about Amazon, but yeah, or iHeart Radio. It's pretty fun, eh? Podcast is going on new places. People will be. I just hope one day I could invite people to my podcast. I've been trying. Not only me, even my team have been trying. They've been trying to invite some people. I don't know. I should maybe hit them back, be like, hey. So I'm working on season 2. Anyone like, but season 2, actually nuts. I finished writing like 10 episodes right now, and it's nuts. A lot of emotional stuff, a lot of. Even though I'm always gonna go off script like usual because fuck the script. So, thank you so much for watching again, and thank you for wasting 13 minutes of your life. Bye. Mic drop. I did it. Stop the podcast recording.